And away we go. It's the Nightcap brought to you by Hail Mary Sports Bar right here on BearcatJournal.com. It is 2-year anniversary time at Hail Mary's. This Sunday, September 7th, Hail Mary Sports Bar turns 2. They're celebrating their 2-year anniversary with a bash. The Bengals season opener against the Browns is that day. They'll have $10 domestic buckets. They'll have vendors in the house doing raffles and giveaways, including a couple sets of tickets to the UC Northwestern State game on the 13th. Those are compliments of Rheingeist. You can buy chances to win or receive a chance to win with every Cincy Light purchase. They're also raffling off a set of Reds tickets to the Reds Pirates on September 23rd, compliments of Anheuser-Busch. They'll have Triple J's barbecue food truck out front all day. Additional event info can be found on their Facebook page. Just search Hail Mary's Cheviot. They will also, Saturday, UC Bowling Green, $10 domestic buckets during all UC football games this season. Go see our good friends at Hail Mary's. All right, Aaron, how's it going, buddy?
We're here.
I mean, your excitement
is
palpable.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at these matchups for this week, and they're gross for the majority of them.
Yeah,
I saw the score for the Reds game. I thought my phone hadn't. I thought my phone just hadn't reset from last night. It was the same score in the bottom of the ninth, 13-9. What are we doing?
Early in the day, the Big 12 slate isn't bad. As we get later into the day, it gets not great. But it is the Wednesday show. Now that we are in our normal routine, the Wednesday show, we look ahead at the Big 12 this week. It starts off loud, Aaron.
With a bang.
The Skyhawk game. Iowa State. Iowa's 1-0. This is going to surprise you, Aaron. Their offense looks anemic. Iowa State 2-0. The game is in Ames. Iowa State 3.5-point favorite. The total for this game, a whopping 41.5.
And I think it's going to be under.
Just for fun, I'm going. I'm not an unders guy. Life's too short to bet the under.
I agree.
But this one, if you bet the over in this one, like 1-800-GAMBLER, is that what the number is?
Yeah.
Call them. I'm taking Iowa State. I like the Cyclones, especially at home. I know Iowa State has lost this game more often than not, but I guess I'm kind of coming around on Rocco Becht, especially when compared to whatever it is that Iowa's going to be posting out there for an offense.
Well, they did put up 34 last week, albeit against nobody. Iowa, that is, against Albany. Anyway.
That's bad. That's bad.
You should be scoring more than 34, yes. I would agree.
Okay.
In any case, I'm with you. I think Iowa State wins this one, and I think 3.5 is a gift if you're looking to bet.
Yeah. Maybe the most interesting game of the week for me in the conference. Noon, the Iowa State game, noon on Fox. That's a big noon kickoff game. Noon on the CW network. Baylor travels to Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas to take on SMU. SMU 2.5-point favorite. A little different expectation for this one, Aaron. Total 64.5. Boy, this is a big one for Dave Aranda. They're 0-1. 0-2 would be a tough look. Like, he had to fight his ass off to get off of the hot seat a year ago. I wouldn't recommend starting 0-2 in Waco.
Well, the over-under on this one is 64.5. That's
what I said.
Wild.
A little different than Cyhawk game.
Wild. But it opened as SMU was 3.5. So that money's moved towards Baylor. I don't know. I mean, 2.5. That's a kind bet if you're betting SMU. But I'm not high on SMU. We'll see.
That's just residual, Aaron. You don't know anything about SMU.
Sure, fine.
What?
It doesn't mean I like them. I don't have to like them.
I'm just saying, you're not high on SMU because you don't like SMU.
Correct.
You're not high on SMU because you have knowledge of SMU.
Regardless, I'm not high on them. That's fine. Give me
it.
Baylor.
I'm going to go SMU. At home, I think they've kind of got things rolling down there a little bit. Once they got rid of their Sonny Dykes problem, I think they've got things rolling a little bit down there. I'm going to go SMU just because I think, and SMU's defense might be bad too. Baylor's got a great offense. I think their defense might stink again.
It'd be a big win for Dave Aranda and those Baylor Bears, though, if they're able to
they would.
steal one.
Texas Tech, Kent State. The spread is 48.5. The over is 58.5. I'm going to go Texas Tech here. I can't lay 48.5, Aaron. I can't do it.
They put up 67 last week, and
easily.
I think Texas Tech they're gonna look. I think they're gonna continue to flirt with 70.
Okay. So you're laying the points and taking the over.
Yep.
Another week where Texas Tech covers the over solo dolo.
And you can catch that game on TNT, True TV, and HBO Max.
That's a lot of options. 3:30. We move on from the noon games. 3:30. CBS, Paramount Plus. Oklahoma State at Oregon. Oregon favored by 29.5. Total 57.5. The best part, Oregon's going to roll. Give me Oregon and all the things. The best part about this week has been Mike Gundy being like, Oregon paid for their team, and Dan Lanning being like, yeah, we want to win. Like we're trying to win. So we bought our team.
Why was Gundy at the presser this week without a shirt on at some point?
His shirt up. He was flashing. Did somebody have beads? He's not playing in New Orleans this weekend.
He may need to go back to the doctor. There may still be some residual effects from that cow kick to the head.
This actually is probably the game of the week in the Big 12. Kansas, Missouri. Kansas 2-0. They're playing in Columbia. Mizzou 6.5-point favorite. Total's 51.5. I really liked what I've seen from Kansas this far, but we're going to learn a lot more about them this week.
I would love to see Kansas upset Missouri. Missouri, another one of those teams that just has pretty obnoxious fan base that thinks that their team, regardless what they are unable to do in conference, they can apparently do to everybody outside of conference, no matter who it is.
I like Kansas. I think Kansas goes on the road. Jaden Daniels has been awesome
so far. In 2 games.
So I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll with KU. Delaware, Colorado, 3:30 on Fox. Boy, the TV networks don't care, buddy. Colorado does numbers, so they're just putting Colorado games on. I think they did 3.7 million last week.
That's bananas. With a garbage team.
Yeah, Prime does numbers, baby. They're gonna put them on national TV until the wheels fall off. Colorado favored by 24.5. Total 50.5. I'll take Delaware in the points.
Delaware plus 1,200, by the way, if you're feeling real froggy.
You're feeling froggy? I think Colorado wins, but I'll take 24.5. I don't think Colorado covers. West Virginia in Athens. Aaron, are you going to this game?
No, I'm going to be in Cincinnati.
Right. We'll be back here. I
got a job to do.
You have permission to stay and watch the Bobcats take down the Mountaineers.
I talked to George about this game is crazy. The individual tickets for this game sold out pretty much immediately because West Virginia is not far from here at all.
Yeah.
So West Virginia, the fans found a loophole, if you will. Season tickets for OU were $60. They bought them all. They bought them all. You cannot find a ticket for the rest of the season now that West Virginia Mountaineers do not already own.
Those people are nuts, boy. They love their Mountaineers.
I don't know how they ended up with this game at little bitty.
I wonder if it was like a 2-for-1 or whatever. I'm going by. I think OU wins. They got the better quarterback. I'm not high on West Virginia. I think they stink. West Virginia favored by 3.5, total 60.5. I'm taking OU.
I think it would be fantastic if OU won in a stadium full of Mountaineer fans.
Yeah.
And
their own stadium full of West Virginia fans.
Took the money for all the season tickets, took the money for all the individual tickets, took the money for all the concessions, and took the W home. Let's go.
Cal Poly at Utah. Utah by 1,000. I'm not even going to ask you about that game. I think Utah's the best team in the Big 12. I'm not coming off of that, and they beat Cal Poly. You can't. It's a FCS team.
Yeah.
Army, K-State, 7 o'clock ESPN. Army's 0-1. They lost to an FCS team. I'm not sure. I don't know what to think about Kansas State right now, but they beat the piss out of Army. It's been a rough couple weeks for K-State.
If they're only 17.5-point favorites in this one, I think that the Avery Johnson media darling has lost its run.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't know. It's at home. If it was at Army, I think we're having an entirely different conversation. If I'm being completely honest, but I'm with you. I
don't think Army's good this year.
I don't think they beat the piss out of them. I think it's probably 21.
I think they beat the piss out of them.
They win by 20.
Houston at Rice, big game in the state of Texas, in the city of Houston. This game at Rice. Houston 13.5-point favorite, total 39.5. Not expected to be an offensive explosion at Rice Stadium. I guess give me the Cougs.
13.5 is that's a slap in the face, really.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's live dangerously. Give me
Rice.
I mean, I think they at least
money
cover.
Line. Or are you taking the points?
I think they if plus 450 would be fun. But I think they cover.
Okay. UCF, North Carolina, A&T. Boy, the Knights of Gold better hope that one's not close.
maybe the rain stays away this time.
Hey, look, the halftime show will be electric. North Carolina A&T's band is phenomenal, so the halftime show will be electric. Arizona State at Mississippi State in Starkville. Arizona State favored by 6.5. Total 59.5. I know I'm not supposed to do this. I know I'm supposed to be a Big 12 guy. I think Mississippi State wins this game.
I actually was going to go there if you didn't, because I have.
You can join me.
I'm still not huge on Arizona State repeating what they did last year.
I'm not. I mean, the Tyson kid has been amazing. Levitt's a really good quarterback. I don't know. I have a feeling about them, and I can't shake it. So I'm going with Mississippi State.
You only beat North Arizona last week, 38-19. Which, if Cincinnati was ranked number 12 and only beat what
Northern Arizona,
who's comparable to this? Kent State. 38-19. I think we're probably having the same conversation about Cincinnati.
Yeah. Arizona, Weber State, FCS game, no line. Arizona should roll. And then finally, 10-15, BYU and Stanford in Provo. BYU 20.5-point favorite, 46.5 is the total. I think Stanford is probably not going to win a game this year. So I'll go BYU. I'll lay the points and I'll take the over.
Same, actually. I think BYU wins. I think they score 42 in this one. I think it's going to be
pound Stanford.
A bloodbath.
Yeah. All right. Easy peasy, Aaron. Short and sweet. That is the nice thing about when a handful of these games are blowouts. We don't have to spend 3-4 minutes of them. We just say Utah's going to beat the piss out of whoever it is that they're playing.
It's also early where we still don't know a ton about these teams.
We're still learning.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to wrap it up. We'll see you tomorrow night. 3 keys. Boy, I better just need one. I better not need 3 keys to break down Bowling Green. We'll see you tomorrow night. That's the nightcap. Brought to you by Hail Mary Sports Bar, right here on BearcatJournal.com.
See ya!